Hello and welcome to this video, which is called Clickbank for Dummies. If you're new to Clickbank or you'd just like some more information about it, how it's worked, how it's been around, what it can help you with, this is going to be the video for you. And without any further ado, let's dive right in. So I searched for when did Clickbank launch all the way back in 1998. It also says in 2011, the site had attracted over 1.5 million affiliate marketers. That's in 2011. And I bring this up because let's see, I started online around 2012-ish. And even around that time, Clickbank was just so popular. I remember the biggest thing was, making commissions with Clickbank. I loved it. I love seeing those graphs, the colors of them. And funny, even fast forward to today, it's still just as popular and is still growing. In my opinion, probably one of the biggest affiliate marketplaces when it comes to like ebooks and a lot of different niches, stuff with sales letters that's going to really help you sell and do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. With that out of the way, let's kind of take a walk through the Clickbank marketplace. I'm going to give you some tips and ideas about how this works, what you can look for when it comes to specific offers, and more so how to just navigate through the affiliate marketplace. So here we are. I sorted by gravity. In case you're not familiar with gravity, it's going to be shown right here. The gravity score, 741, is definitely going to be the highest. This is a good idea that these offers are very hot. So to kind of explain gravity very quickly, say if I made a sale for Exapure, it's going to go up one. So it would go 742.02. If I make one sale, if I make 100 sales, it still goes up one. But say time passes, I'm not making any sales, a few days go back. Instead of that one, it's going to go down to like 0.9 eventually, then 0.8, then 0.7, then 0.6. That's why you see like the decimal and the 0.02 after it. So what this means is that at least 741 affiliates are promoting this. Because remember, the max score they can get is one each, and then it's going to diminish, as it goes. The thing you need to know about gravity, like I talked about, one affiliate can earn 1 point at the most. That means they can make 1 million sales. They can make one sale. It's going to be hard to distinguish. Either way, this is a great way of saying that something is hot, it's selling, and that's something you might want to keep an eye on, especially if an offer is new. This is a tip for you right away. Usually with product launches, sometimes it's going to be like a quote unquote gamble. Obviously, once the product is good enough to recommend, you're just not going to be able to know if it's going to convert depending on who is creating it, the sales material. Maybe, you can take a look at the sales letter. Eventually, over time, you're going to get a good affiliate marketing sense, or what I like to call kind of an instinct, whether or not something is going to be hot or popular. But that's what the gravity score is overall in a nutshell, something to keep in mind. So the initial money conversion is over at 144, which is pretty good. This also has recurring, as you can see right here. Recurring can also mean if they have a trial offer. So normally a lot of people love recurring billing. What that means is that usually you get paid every month until someone cancels. So for example, if there's an upsell where it says, hey, if you want to get multiple of these, or if you want to get one every month, here's going to be a discounted price on that. That could be recurring billing. But another example of recurring could be, hey, maybe you didn't want to test out our product. We'll give it to you for $1, and then in 2 weeks you'll pay the rest, whatever, $67. So even though it is recurring, it only happens once. That's something to keep in mind. We also have our affiliate page right here for most of these as you'll go through. These are going to be your best friend. I'm not too familiar with all of these. Like I'm not in this niche. So I think this is a dental thing. Let's see. Am I correct? This dietary. Oh, this one is the dental. Okay. Just shows you I don't know about these specific offers here, but I believe this is going to be weight loss. Yes, weight loss and metabolism. So if you take a look at this, they got some links. You can install pixels, which is cool for retargeting, email swipes, and images. Some of these are just going to be absolutely fantastic. So these are a lot of good swipe files. Here's another tip when it comes to this. Oh, it gives you some expert tips about where to send it. But with emails, you'll notice that they usually use some of the best subject lines because they're going to get people to open. Just because this is a subject line doesn't mean you can't use it somewhere else, okay? You could use this for a headline. You could use this on a website in an image. You could use it, anywhere else on a landing page or a pre-sale page. That's just something to keep in mind because these are pretty much here to get someone's attention, to look at it, and of course, click it to see what that leads to, okay? We have some more emails here, product images that are going to be very helpful. And these are some of like those viral ones that you usually see on websites where a website gets a ton of traffic, and of course they put something like this because it reaches a lot of people and gets more clicks. Kind of going through here as well, some other tips. So that was the dental one. We have juice, get paid to use Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, wealth manifestation, Java burn. You'll see a lot of these are like weight loss and health, soulmate sketch. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so I just entered kind of a random email there to get through it, but you can see some of the sketches. Here's a different one. So we have affiliate landing pages. So you can actually download these as I have opened these up. I believe I used this one in a different video, just as an example, talking about opt-ins and so on and so forth, or you can actually get it with ClickFunnels. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go to the next one. Something else as we're going on through here, I want to give you a nice tip. Let me find an offer that is not like weight loss or smoothies or numerologist. Let's go with this one, see what they have. And apparently that wasn't working. Oh yeah, because it's whitelisted affiliates. That is why. It helps if you actually read it, James. So there will be some where you actually need to, there we go, approval required. I didn't even see that. What that means is that you need to pretty much reach out to them. There'll be a contact page. This is to help guard, ways people promote, I guess, in my opinion, or maybe they just want specific affiliates who know are going to be doing volume. There's a lot of reasons for that, but you can come across that every now and then. We have Red Boost, his secret obsession. This is a dating one. Let's open this up. Okay, here we go. This is another great example. So here we have banners, we have sample emails, we have promotion links, we have custom reports, product reviews, hooks and angles, and of course you can contact them. And this is great. Earn up to 90%. So this is going into that tip I really wanted to talk about. If you have any type of experience in affiliate marketing, whether you've made a few sales, I recommend after making a few sales, you can always reach out to some of these vendors because the idea for them is they want you to promote their offers. And usually they will give you a very high percentage in terms of your commissions on the front end because they want that customer and they know they're going to make their money in the back end, whether it's through upsells, whether it's through coaching, masterminds, or multiple offers. Of course, they have a list after. So what I'd recommend, this has worked very well for me. If you've made some sales, reach out to them and say something like, hey, I've been promoting your product. It would be great if I could get a commission bump that's going to allow me to scale up quicker, to spend more money, invest more, and make more sales for you. Something along the lines of that. The worst thing they can say is no. And that's not a big deal because if you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. Just don't be that person who's like, I want a commission bump. I have no experience. I've never promoted an offer in my life. You're just kind of going to be wasting both people's times. I at least like making a bunch of sales, showing them that I'm serious. And of course, when they have the proof, to verify that, we can go from there. I know when I did a lot of Bing, I did a lot of affiliate Clickbank offers there. It's much easier to get traffic quicker that way because you're getting really targeted traffic. That was just one way of doing that. But getting that extra bump can really help, especially if you're doing like paid advertising. As this gets going, every single funnel is going to be different. And in terms of a sales funnel, you can get an idea like this is going to be the VSL, this is going to be the upfront aspect. And then they go to the upsell, they have a few downsells, and then they have more upsells. So that's where you can get, but you can get 90% after only one sell. So there you go. So normally you're going to get 75%, and this is a perfect example, but you can get 90% after only one sale. Like they really want you to make as many sales as possible, and they're willing to give you 90%, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. It's a very good commission, and they do that because they know a lot of competitors are going to be like, well, we'll only give you 75 or 60 or 50, whatever it's going to be based upon the offer. This is their way of kind of saying like, hey, this is converting for you. We'll give you even more, promote our offer, because they don't want you to send traffic to anyone else's. That's kind of the mindset behind a lot of vendors. I know I used to be one. When I used to do product launches, I remember one of the best product launches I had, I gave I think it was 100% on every single offer. That means the front end and the two upsells. And how do you make money off of that? You get a list of buyers, and a very smart vendor is going to know that. That really helped get my name on the map, so to speak, because I was able to bring in a lot of buyers, and a lot of affiliates loved that because they were getting all the money for it. So something to keep in mind from experience of actually doing product launches in the past. It works the same way with Clickbank. Like they want you sending traffic to their offers. That's the thing. Okay. And last but not least, I do want to talk about how you can sort in other ways. So there's going to be categories. You can click on browse all. This is just going to be all kind of like what we did before. I think we're just ranking by rank. But if we want to find something a little bit more niche down, you'll see they have a lot of different aspects here. If you go to self-help, you're going to see there's a lot more in there, like dating guides, marriage and relationships. Those are a really big one. Even self-defense, software. I like sports, very big on golf. Used to be very big on golf and a lot of other sports. But if I click on this, there's not a ton when it comes to golf here, but let's go by gravity. Stress-free golf swing, body for golf. We'll take a look at what this is. Okay, and you're going to notice a lot of these offers, especially like the ebooks, are going to have a long sales letter or a VSL, which is short for a video sales letter. Pretty much a video sales letter is taking all this and turning it into like a slideshow presentation with some pictures. You've probably seen them before. They're also called ugly VSLs, where it's just like a white background and black text. But the good thing about this, once again, another big use or another big benefit of using ClickBank is that these are split tested rigorously, meaning that they'll send traffic like thousands of clicks to a specific landing page, version A, and then they'll test, say, a headline in version B, and they'll split test it. And they're constantly figuring out what is converting the best. And they're doing that automatically for you. Because keep in mind, the more conversions they make, the more conversions you make. It's win-win for everyone. The vendor is all about being able to maximize the amount of conversions, not only for themselves, but for their affiliates. Because when they do that, you win, they win, the customers win, they're getting the product that they want. Okay, I think all in all, that's going to wrap up my ClickBank for Dummies, kind of giving you a quick tour of what to look for in terms of gravity, how you can increase your conversions in terms of the commissions that you make, utilizing their affiliate pages, and of course, watching out for some of the offers that are restricted where you have to sign up first to get whitelisted. I'm like, why isn't my ClickBank ID working? Because I wasn't whitelisted. But that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And that concludes this video. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.